Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Welcome to Daily Scrolls with What If I Could. John here. Uh, Custom design portraits, woodworking, and all kinds of other stuff. Welcome to the show. Say congratulations. I'm the winner again. Just saying. Just letting y'all know, in case you didn't hear. I'm the winner. Woo! Welcome to the show,
2 months in
champions.
a row.
3 months in a row.
Oh,
See, because technically, because because 1 month it wasn't held, so I still held my championship. Technically, it's 3 months in a row.
oh yeah.
So there you go.
Robin
And
says
where is
42,
it? Oh, here it is.
10.
There you, there you go. There's the finished product. And look at them fancy eyes and the nose. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah. All right, there you go. Hey, everybody out there in chat, how's it going? What y'all up to? Anybody out there wanting another panel, let me know. I'll send you guys a link. You know what? Here you go. I'll throw a link out in the chat there for you.
Oh no.
Anybody wanting on the panel, let me know. As long as we know you, then you're not going to scam us or whatever. We'll throw you a link out there. Here you go. There's a full room too, by the way. Everybody's out there. No, Greg. No paint. Hey, Greg. Hey, Denise. Larry. Pat. Herb. JJ. Do. Billy. If Billy's still here. Do. Oh, and Doug. And Jason Rishloff. Everybody. Yeah, we had a great time today. And if you guys want to join in on the next scroll off, let us know. We'll let you in. Got to get in on the group on YouTube and then come in on the scroll off. We had 9 people in today. So, yeah, so eight people were scrolling. Hey, Steve, how's it going? So we had 8 people scrolling
Oh,
today,
Steve.
and it was a good time. See, you haven't fixed your issue yet. I haven't fixed my internet issue yet. No, but I did fix my heat issue because I was out of town. And I was out of town. Carrie never came to the shop to get anything, so she didn't know that my furnace was not working. It was blowing cold air for 2 days. So I came in my shop last time, like, oh, freezing my ass off. I came out this morning. I was going to hang out with Herb, and Herb could see my breath. That's how freaking cold it was in my shop. I was like, I got to phone that furnace guy better show up, man. He better show up right away. So my furnace is working now, and now I need money to pay for my furnace. Send me money. Join me today. We got Herb. Hey, Herb, how's it going?
Hello. You can find me over at Herb Hooper. HerbHooper.com or Herb Strolling Station on Facebook or Herb Wood Art on Instagram. And be on the lookout.
You
There's
busy?
more new patterns coming.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you busy working on patterns or what? So you put one up the other day.
Yeah, I finished the golf cart.
Cool.
The next one's been giving me trouble for the last month. But I will prevail.
So in case you haven't seen what I've been working on, I know you all have out there. I'm gonna put myself full screen if that's all right, Herb.
Good. Nobody wants to see my ugly mug.
So you guys saw me cutting Sonic. You saw me cutting Tails. So after the scroll off today, I sanded them down, sanded them all down, and glued them all together. Let that set up, and then I painted them. Yeah, I painted wood, but it's MDF, so it doesn't count as real wood. So I painted them. There you go, primed and painted. 2 coats. They look all fancy and nice. I could just leave them like that. That look pretty cool, just like that.
I
Look
need
at that.
color.
But it needs color. Yeah, I think it needs color too. So for color, we got crayons.
Art's asking me a question. Herb, do you cut any of your patterns? Unfortunately, Art, since the stroke, I'm partially paralyzed on the left side, so I haven't been able to get out there on the saw. But
So
hopefully
I got,
one day.
yeah, exactly. So one day this week, before I had a chance to come home, went down to Staples and I picked up some crayons,
Some
Crayola
more.
crayons. So you can buy these packs of crayons at Staples, and you can fill them with as many colors as you want, as many different colors as you want, whatever you want for five. And they're $5. They're $5 for 24 crayons. Sounds like a lot, but it's actually not. And so you can buy whatever color you want. They got this huge station. This is all multiple colors. You get as many colors of whatever you want, of whatever color, as whatever quantity of whatever color crayon you want. So I got a bunch of crayons all set up and ready to go. The only problem I find with stripping the coats off of these is that the whites are the hardest. I don't know why. The paper just does not seem to want to come off the whites of these.
Hmm.
So I got a bunch of colors over here ready to go. You can see red and yellows and blues and whites and yellow and gray, which are basically the main colors that they use.
Okay, Larry, take care. Those tins they come in, you put them in that?
Yeah. So you basically you have to buy the tin for it.
Mm. So
So
basically, you
they
got to get a little gift box you want to put something else in.
Yeah, exactly. So you get a little gift box afterwards too. You buy the tin. You're basically buying the tin. The tin is $5, and the crayons are free basically. Um, the tins do only hold 24 crayons. You can't jam more into there. I tried it because
Sure
the
you
lids
did.
won't close. The lids won't close. I tried to jam like 26 crayons in them, and you can't fit 26 crayons in it, only 24. So, but they're nice little boxes afterwards. So if you want, you can just take paint thinner and clean them all off, make them all shiny again, and then paint them up. Put them wherever you want. There you go, Robin. There's an idea for you.
Robin said, "Be right back. I need to go find some fur."
So I
What?
know I have, I know I have probably. I think last time I bought, I got 5 of these boxes. This time I got 3 more. So I got like, I'm gonna have a bunch of these boxes. But you can. Oh yeah, yeah. If you make ornaments or gift cards for inside, just throw them in there and just done. The people think they're getting a box of crayons.
Ooh, you can put some wood around
Ooh.
and make that little keepsake box.
So let me switch cameras, and you guys can see what I'm doing over here. And basically, it's simple. I went through some complications trying to figure this out the last time I was doing it. So I worked out for you, so you don't have to go through the same problems I went through. But it's simple. Basically, I used a heat, um, a soldering iron, and the tip that I had on it was a pointed tip. I actually, I'm not gonna dig it out right now. I had a pointed tip for it. Oh yeah, right here. So you can buy one of these these pyrography kits that come with all these tips in them. Right, they come with all these fancy tips and everything else. I had a pointed tip in it last time, which was not this one. This one's got a flat tip on it, but it was just like a regular point tip on it. And what I did was change it out for an X-Acto knife blade tip because you get more detail with this X-Acto tip, and it'll actually just come right off the drop off right off the tip of this thing. Some do's and don'ts. What I did last time was I shaved the crayons into there, and I used a heat gun. Didn't work. It blew all over the place. So I did
remember
try it
that.
again. So I tried it again. Put some shavings in there again. I used bigger chunks. Started my heat gun up higher. Brought it down. Brought it down. Brought it down. Brought it down. And then it was melting fine until I got close. And then the 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 air pressure coming out of the heat gun blew all my wax everywhere. So I found out this worked better. So you might as well just use a soldering iron to begin with, a soldering iron or a pyro thing to begin with. Just watch out for the hot tip because it melts everywhere. And basically, you just hold it on there and melt it in place.
Hello, Shay.
Hey Shay, don't worry about getting crayon wax everywhere because it just scrapes off anyway. Then thing is, just basically just put your crayon right against your blade,
Greg says wax on, wax off.
wax on, wax off, and as you'll see it slide down, and it'll go right in these tiny little holes. Now, another thing I found out though is that make sure you have when you go to glue these down, make sure you have a good seal all the way around it. Otherwise, it'll leak into the other compartments.
They said melting crowns again.
See, and that way you can fill up this is actually his little belt buckle. And then when you're done with it, just wipe it off on a paper towel. You got a clean blade again to go with a different color. So that's his little belt buckle there on the side of his shoe. And I also found out not to fill these up all the way because they'll overfill or overflow rather. You'll find that if you fill it up about halfway or 3/4 of the way, then you can go back after. Just stick your knife back into it, and it'll level everything back off. See, like you see right now, I got a big dip in this one spot here. Stick a knife in there and move it around, and it clears everything off.
Awesome tips.
Easy peasy. And don't worry about getting wax on top because when I painted this, if I just take a wet cloth afterwards, it'll just come right off the black, and I'm gonna retouch up all the black after anyway with black stain.
Oh,
So then, as long as you got a picture to go by as reference, then you can basically just start filling in your colors, and it's just easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
yep. JJ asked Shay how her eye is. Greg says wax by numbers.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a cheaper alternative to epoxy.
Shay said, it's an eye with floating stuff in it. Yeah, them floaters can be a pain in the backside. I took a nap and I'm still sleeping. And the chat is quiet. Since you have 8 people watching, if you got any comments, questions, or inquiries, please leave them in the chat. We'll answer them to the best of our ability. I'm sure somebody in the chat may have an answer. If not, we'll get Robin to Google it for you. This message was brought to you by Wood If I Could. Oh, wait a minute. This message was brought to you by Prairie Signs.
That too. They both work. I made a little spill on the outside edge. I made a little spill on the outside edge here, a little drip. Not a big deal because you can actually just take the heat gun to it. And it'll pump not the heat gun, but the soldering iron. Heat up and it'll melt right off. Then just wipe it.
Robin says she's thinking about having a gummy. It takes 2 hours to effect.
Yeah, like I said, I have a picture ready, and I haven't got my picture ready.
Oh. So he said they think they can keep my vision in that eye for 5 years. That's the goal. Okay. I missed my other computer. It had all the trivia stuff in there, so Robin's got to do it.
There you go, Rob. Start your good trivia.
Jay's asking Robin, did you eat an edible, Robin? She's going to be floating behind them little kitties in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, Robin, eat an edible. Do some trivia.
Denise says, yeah, Robin is the Googling queen. You know, Denise, I heard the same thing. But she will not confirm or deny it. Oh, Shay says, oh no. The next 911 caller. Hello, Liz.
Hey, Liz, how's it going today? The only thing I haven't figured out yet is what to do if I get some in the wrong color spot.
Oh. I'm sure there's a way to get it out. Robin says she's not eating it. She's too scared. Go ahead, Robin. But do it live when you do it.
Thing is, just make sure somebody's around to watch you.
Greg said, no, Robin, paranoia starts after you eat it. I'm sure your husband will watch you and laugh.
Yep, laugh.
I think she already took it because I'm still trying to figure out why she went to go looking for fur. She said, he's okay. Steve said she can't go live when she eats it. She'll be changing shirts on the camera. I'm pretty sure she's already done that one, Steve. They say you might just fall asleep or get the munchies. Hello, Scott. Blue Light Turner Workshop has joined us.
Hey, Scott, how's it going? What are you up to?
Chase said, I laugh so much. So much to sleep like a baby. Steve says she has on John's Live. She's going to go hit the vodka. You going to drink your martini stirred or shaken? Obviously, that was an accident. Scott said, I just finished sanding and oiling the pattern from earlier to mount on the backer. Good deal.
Oh.
Vodka and Kool-Aid.
Yeah, she's weird.
Yeah, she is a weekend partier. Jeff joined us, Dutchman Woodshack. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going?
It says vodka and Kool-Aid gummies.
See, I'll go to a different area now. I'm waiting for that to dry out. So I'll go up here.
I don't know, Denise. It was some type of fur she was looking for. Maybe it might have been a jacket. Steve says, you aren't the first one to have that accident, Robin. Robin goes, do you mean someone else did it too? Jeff said, nobody showed up but me and Dusty. He must have did a live earlier today. Let's see. Steve says, look up Twitch fails, Robin. And Robin goes, why do they always do that? Oh my God. Jeff said, Dusty told me to shut up and drink a beer. Well, Denise, what are we having for dinner? Cause I'm hungry. Jeff said, so that's what I'm doing.
If you got big areas to fill up, you can just drop your crayon in there and just melt it right in place.
Shay said they had Chinese food. Jeff said he had pasta. I had a half dozen eggs. It put me to sleep.
I haven't even had supper yet. Oh, what did I have for lunch? Oh, I had pogos. Carrie gave me pogos for lunch.
Hello again, Doug.
Doug. I do find though that if you put a thin coat on the bottom of these larger areas, they fill in a lot easier. And you're running your knife just right against the edge too, just to seal it all in.
Jeff says I'm drinking a Zombie Dust IPA. Greg wants to know what a pogo is.
Pogo? It's a corn dog. Come on. You should know that.
I'm glad somebody asked that question because I was about to.
The corn dog.
Shay said I did some shopping for Turkey Day. Now I'm going to figure out how to get by with normal food for this week. Holy cow. It's triple the cost this year. Yes, it is, Shay. Jeff asked you, John, what type of blade you using on that project?
It's just a regular, I can't remember what number X-Acto blade. It's just an X-Acto blade.
Robin says you could have a free turkey dinner, Shay. There's a free turkey dinner. Nope, no turkey in this household.
What?
I'm like Russ and Ham. My grandmother ruined me on eating turkey. You go to her house, don't matter what part of the week it was, you'd having turkey. Turkey salad, turkey sandwiches, turkey dinner.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. I'm like, man, you're missing out on so much.
No. Thank God Pam don't like turkey either. I mean, she'll eat it, but
you're missing out on all that tryptophan.
I'm pretty sure I take a pill for that. Scott says, I'm dreading Christmas turkey over here. I have hit sky high prices because of the bird flu. Having said that, I'm working nights over Christmas. I ain't cooking, so it can be the wife's problem. Now you're talking, Denise, a bison burger.
Well, I haven't had a bison burger in forever.
They good.
I know they are.
When we went to Colorado last year, year before last, we had some. Pam said she wanted to move to Colorado. Then she got to thinking about it. No, too much snow. Jeff said, give me a good whiskey and a bonfire. All good company, forget the rest. That's it. Yeah, it's definitely leaner than regular hamburger meat. Jay says, my parents are coming down, so that will be fun. Yeah, it's always fun to have the parents around.
You cutting some more stuff for your dad, or is he just gonna take what you got on the wall?
Probably take everything there.
Like you did last time.
Uh, let's see. Okay, a bit of a trivia question here. What's the biggest tree in the world?
Sequoia or giant redwood.
I think it's redwood, but I'm too lazy to Google it. Denise says, well, I'm going to go cook. Pictures later, maybe a video. Okay, Denise, have fun. Robin, I'm down to one computer. If I do trivia, I want to see what's going on and be able to read the comments. That's why I asked you if you'd do it.
She can't. She's high. She's doing edibles.
Is she Rocky Mountain high or is she just high? Shay said, I'll actually probably cut something before he gets here. But Robin
Are you gonna go live then, Shay?
But. Robin didn't need any. She's too buck.
Well, let's not peer pressure her because if she feels insecure about doing it, let's not force her to do it. But
yeah, I'm just giving her a hard time. It's like I tried pot one time. It messed up my drinking.
see, I've tried a lot of drugs out there, and nothing really does anything for me. I was always the designated driver, the designated guy to go get munchies, the designated guy to go get more pot, the designated guy to go pick up more friends.
Shay says, I don't know. I might try cutting off camera. First time getting back on the saw.
Okay, that works.
Are you on the new one?
Well, Shay, if you want some encouragement or some background noise, just let us know. We'll come and help you. Because you know it's always better to cut with friends.
Yep. Jeff says it has one continuous root system. That's what makes it the tallest tree. But the tallest, that is a sequoia.
Yeah, see, I said sequoia first. Oh,
Trey says we're building it tonight. Well, if she gets a new saw built, her and Van can sit there and scroll something together. He'll keep an eye
oh
on
yeah.
her. Jeff said he is a forester. My background is in forestry.
Yeah, Jeff, I know you. Like you were posting pictures the other day about, oh, what's your favorite tree? Blah blah blah. And I said the arbutus tree, and I threw you for a loop. The only reason I like the arbutus tree is because when I was in Victoria, in British Columbia, they're common there, and it's a really nice tree, and that's why I like it because it was a cool looking tree, and there's not they're not really anywhere else around Canada except in on the island. Oh, see,
What?
that's the wrong color.
Jeff said, I love trees. Well, you should have had your reference picture.
I'm looking right at it. I was trying to fill it in, going, yeah, okay, this will look good here. No, it's the wrong color.
One mistake ain't bad.
Well, it's not bad because I can actually cover it over with the lighter color that is supposed to go there.
Heat the wax and vacuum it back out, says Steve.
Vacuum it with what?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's not much in there, so I can just heat it and lay it down as a base coat. It's not going to really hurt anything.
Ow.
The other color over top of it will be okay.
Steve said, shop back.
Yeah, zip a shop back out. I don't even have a shop. Well, no, I do have a shop back.
Okay, I'm also. So he said, I'm also coming with an ideal how to emboss the pattern. How to emboss my pattern. So quit moving around. So if I do lose both eyes, I can still cut. I'm in the planning mode. And Jeff says, looks great. Check out my Osage bow.
Isn't there there's a blind wood turner, isn't there?
No, there's a blind wood. Yeah. Uh, what's his name? Chris something. Hello, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Polly wants the crafters in. Jeff says, hello to the people I missed. Hello, 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 hello. I'm doing a live on Facebook. Forgot John was doing this. Should I dump my show for this? No.
No. Go ahead. Do yours. I'm on every day. Everybody can see. Well, I'm on every day that I'm here. Everybody can see me anytime. Go ahead and do your show, Jerry. What are you doing? What are you working on?
Jeff says, be careful. Don't cut your fingers off.
All right, I'll call her right away anyway.
That's it. Denise says she's listening while cooking. Jeff said, I was actually thinking about making my own leg lamp, like in Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
Marty's in, so the crayon's cool. What about some colors? They were before.
What?
He said, so the crayons are cool. To about the same color.
Yep. Yes, they do, Marty.
Jerry says, I'm making an R2D2 leg lamp.
And I do know from Marty, from my previous attempt at this, that you can actually blend the colors together. You can blend them and swirl them and everything else. You just don't mix them too much, and they'll still be okay. And you can even put texture in it too if you wanted. Okay, I think that's all is blue. Except for the area that I forgot that I wasn't supposed to be blue.
Oh, they're coming after me.
This area right here in his arm was not supposed to be blue. So if I take the crayon, I take my knife, and melt. You know what? I can actually try and suck it out with the paper towel.
Let's see. Jeff said, Marty said, thank you. Jeff said, I actually belong to two clubs, Fox Valley Woodworkers and the Winter City Turners, and now the Chicago Turners. And she's been in the Fox Valley Club for 20 years. The other two I just started about 3 weeks ago. I should leave you guys, but I got things to do and places to go. You slept, Dusty, driving me nuts. Gotta go. All right, Jeff, take care.
Take care, Jeff.
Jay said, I'll be right back. I need to film this. If you ain't making sawdust, you ain't making nothing, says Jeff. So
I'm not making sawdust.
Well, that's what he was saying as he was leaving. And Billy's in.
Billy was here earlier.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I slept since then. Scott says, I have to catch the rest later. It's 2 a.m. here. Bed's calling. All right, Scott, take care.
All right, thanks for joining us, Scott. Thanks for the update, and take care. We'll see you later.
Must be a fire. I guess I'll actually get up and get some work done tomorrow.
So now, like I said, I did screw up on the color on this arm here. It's supposed to be like a this goldenrod color. So wait for that to dry. And I can actually put a second coat over top of that because I basically thinned it out enough so it'll go down to the bottom. So it shouldn't be a non-issue. Now let's find out what all is goldenrod. Okay, so inside his ear first.
Oh. Billy's asking John, wouldn't using a toaster oven sit that on low work better?
Well, yeah, you got to fill you got to fill all the holes in with the color, but then you don't know how if you're gonna overfill it. Don't know if you're gonna have enough in it. So it's more trial and error. Whereas this way, I know I can fill up enough that I fill it up enough. Then I'm not worried about cutting my pieces down and having them split into the different areas when you're moving the piece.
Greg's wanting to know, is the heat adjustable on your soldering pencil? Adjustable?
Nope. One setting. So it's hot.
I hear her, but I don't see her. Oh, there you are. It's okay. You wake up from another nap? I don't know if I have any treats in my pocket for you. She slept up there in the recliner with me last night. I forgot she was up there. She got dumped in the floor. 5 o'clock this morning. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find it. Spoiled cat. Wakes up from a nap, thinks she got to be combed.
Well, I got to brush my hair every time I get up.
Oh, she knows when she gets combed, she gets a treat.
When I get up in the morning, comb my hair, I get bacon. Does that count?
I guess so. Wished I was full. I can't even get Pam to make me a sandwich.
Well, it's just a matter of the girls that got you trained.
Yeah, but who cooked her dinner last night and the night before? She can either have leftovers or she can make her a sandwich. That's starting to look good. And the chat is going quiet.
Well, it's a pretty boring show.
You mean I could be watching my British TV shows?
Yeah. Well, you know, all I'm doing is melting crayons, people.
But it's interesting.
Ah, see,
Remember, 30 years I watched paint dry.
yeah. Now you can watch crayons dry.
Uh, really has forgot to. And Greg's asking, meatballs, Billy? Oh. And the chat's going slow, and I still miss Billy's comment earlier. Robin says, I'm trying to glue plastic to a candle.
Are you high already?
Billy said, no, Greg, just ground beef and sauce. Steve's having cookies for dinner. Cookies, that sounds good. I wonder if there's any over there. I know there's some cheeses, but I'm burned out on those.
I forgot to grab a color green for his eyes.
Homemade peanut butter cookies. Ho, 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 ho. I want some peanut butter cookies. So if I toast bread and throw a big old dollop of peanut butter on it, would that be classified as a cookie?
Sure.
I got some chocolate chip cookies over. I just called them peanut butter. Greg said oatmeal raisin homemade. I'll tell you what I wished I had. I wished I had some snickerdoodles.
Snickerdoodles.
Yes. Hey, Steve C has joined us.
Hey, Steve, how's it going? Where you been all day, buddy?
Grocery shopping. Billy says, I hate raisins and cookies. I would
I
say
used to-
probably what he was doing,
I-
but I'm sorry, go ahead.
I used to like raisins, then I got sick of them because I ate so many at one time.
I
Golden
know
raisins,
Pam used to bake for Christmas, all kinds of stuff. And she had a box of raisins in there. I made a mistake and ate them all. Billy said, no, there's my cookies. These is, we all can't have good taste, Billy. And Greg says, boy, and Arthur says, John, I have done painting my Santa and chimney 30 pieces. I don't know how much
Who
you
says
like
that?
painting,
Oh,
Art.
yeah, I love painted wood. It's the best thing to look at. Surprised Cat's not in here.
She'll probably show up.
I know she wanted to see it.
Mary Margaret.
Yeah.
I'm debating, should I get up and make another pot of coffee or should I just get up and make a pot of hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate coffee.
No. I get so sick of Pam doing that.
Hazelnut coffee. That's like Nutella coffee.
No. JJ says, I don't mind raisins, just not the cookies. Man, y'all making me hungry. Steve said, Tina got a peppermint mocha coffee while we were out today.
Whatever, they had a pumpkin spice.
Oh, Lordy. Denise said, love raisins in or out of cookies. Billy said my mom used to make rice pudding with raisins. Why would anyone in their right mind would eat maggots mixed with rabbit turds? JC, that's Irish coffee, Steve. Billy said, don't get me wrong, I like rice, but and he said, I got a peppermint mocha yesterday from Starbucks. I swear they forgot the peppermint. It tasted like coffee. Steve says, nope, it was from Dunkin', JJ. But on that note, I shall be right back.
Yep.
I gotta go upstairs. What you need, Tuppy girl? Come up, big girl.
So when I'm cutting these out originally, you guys might figure that I'm doing a lot of extra cutting on these. But the thing is that I try to put as much detail in them as possible, because the thing is, they're drawings, they're cartoons, and as you can tell by this glove, that the reason I do so much detail in it is so you can see everything that goes into the gloves, for example, right? And the extra hair behind his back that's on there. And the reason I prime them and then paint them black so that it looks like a cartoon when it's done. See, he's coming out perfect. Just the way I want him to. See? Looks just like Sonic. Like I said, the reason I do so much detail in these is that it looks like a cartoon the way it's supposed to. Oh, Steve C, you missed an awesome show. Oh, Steve Nealon, you missed our Scroll Off show today. And Steve C, you missed me winning again. Shay, you missed me winning again. Just saying. I'll grab a fresh one here. I'll fill this big one in later with the smaller one. So I figure if I can find a way to perfect this, I think I found my new epoxy. Like I said, I gotta find out. I gotta get some more wipe on poly for these once they all dry out, and let them dry for about. They dry pretty quick actually though, but I'll still let them go for about 72 hours before I put a coat of wipe on poly on it. Yeah, we all beat Charles. Charles pretty much disqualified himself because they were his rules. Because I know originally we said, okay, so if you break it, you're out because you're basically disqualifying yourself because you broke your piece. So by him actually breaking it, he actually disqualified himself. So yeah, Charles lost. All right, I need a pair of tweezers right there. Could you hit it with the heat gun to smooth any texture when done, John? I probably could, but the problem is that I do know that with the heat gun, it actually the heat gun actually pushes it around with too much wind. If that makes sense. But I can. I'll show you in a second that what I've done before. For example, right here in the middle, bottom of his belly, crotch area. There's overlap, and basically in his head here as well. That in his eye here that I just filled up. It's filled in some more extra white here. Is that basically all I have to do is take my soldering iron here. Let me just smooth this out a bit first.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay. Okay, so Greg, if you can see this, I don't know if you can or not. If you see in his hair here,
Jen's woodworking and things in. Hello, Jen.
hey Jen. So you see this area here in his hair where because I overfilled it here with a big block and it basically filled in this area, overflowed here, overflowed there. So it's actually like it actually feels like three different layers. I don't know if you can see it or not. It actually feels like three different layers in there, right? And also you can see in here there's a divot as well. Now the thing is basically if you just take your soldering iron, just set it into it, and you can actually feel it drop down inside to start liquefying it, and you can actually just go across it like a Zamboni.
Oh,
So you can go across it like a Zamboni, basically just flattening the ice out, right? But you can see I get little waves in there. So you basically just set it in and let it melt around it. You just leave it in there. It'll melt around it, and it'll basically fill itself back up. But you can just basically just slowly go around the outside edge too. But once I do have it filled up, because like I'm still gonna I'm gonna put more layers on this because it's still thin. That was just the first layer to try and fill most of it in. I'm still gonna put another layer in here as well. But this way I know where all my colors are gonna go at. Still got some more white to do here.
Billy said, be right back. Need a scotch. Okay. Not need, won't. I'll have scotch. I'm having hot chocolate.
Chocolate, Scotch chocolate.
No. Robin will be back too.
Where's everybody going without me?
You've scotch. Hope the boss got put on a bunch of warm clothes today.
Why is she walking home?
No, she's working out in this crap.
Oh. Well, it's like this morning, right? I was freezing my butt off in my shop, but I find because I work outside all the time, I'm dressed for outside. I wasn't dressed for outside in my shop. This morning, that's why it was so cold. It got so cold so fast. Otherwise, I could, it wouldn't bother me. Just wasn't ready for that much cold.
Yeah, it's at 33 here now. Where she's working at George Strait concert.
You think all these guys that give these concerts and stuff, go out, stand out with these guys, go, you know what, you guys are doing an awesome job standing out here in the freaking cold. Thanks a lot, appreciate it. Here's some free stuff.
Yeah. I don't see them doing that.
Thanks for getting all my fans into me where it's nice and warm while you're freezing your ass off out here. I'm glad you get paid minimum wage.
They got heaters in those booths. But still, with the window open.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hello, Mark.
Look, I'm doing my cheap, easy epoxy jobs.
She's either working George Strait or she's over at the Botanical Gardens. Or she might be at Sancho's house. Hell, I don't know. No, I'll turn the heater up a little bit. Hello, Mark. I haven't got a vodka.
And more Kool-Aid.
Apparently not, Denise. He had a concert here and another one tonight. Jen says, and zero sugar root beer. The bubbles feel awesome in my mouth.
What?
Hey, I just read the question or the chat. Yeah, but do you want to pay that price for those tickets, Denise? Just for his concert, he's charging $30 to park cars.
Unbelievable.
It is. Mark says, I'm trying a white chocolate Terry's chocolate orange. Not bad.
Ooh, I like
Still
the white
like
one.
the original milk chocolate better.
I prefer the dark one though. I don't know why, I just do.
Jen said explanation. Cottonmouth plus root beer fizz equals amazing feeling in my mouth.
Oh, Jen.
Almost kind of feel like a plop plop fizz fizz. Oh, what a relief it is. Mark said they were out of dark chocolate, or I would have got Linda one.
Yeah, I like the dark chocolate ones better though.
Yeah, Brahma Desk. Jen, how long did it take to go in effect? 60 to 90 minutes, Robin.
Ah! Just hurt my finger.
What?
Yeah, I stuck my finger too close to it.
You ain't supposed to do that there.
Oh, I didn't cut myself.
Just burn it.
Yeah.
Billy says, I'm still jonesing for peppermint schnapps and hot chocolate. I'm looking at these, but Denise said if he come to Oregon Jamboree, it would be free since we volunteer. Yeah, but do you think he's actually going to do that?
No, he's gonna get as much money as he can.
That's right. Then he's going to retire again.
It's kind of hard to retire and give him free shows.
Man, the chat's moving. It does. Does it or doesn't it? Jen says Billy well to another white Crayola, John.
What?
I ain't had nothing to drink and I can't talk. Robert wants to know if they like smoking pot. Jen says no, smoking wears off much faster. Edible will take you for a ride.
Oh, Mark, I wasn't worried about the length of the crayon. It was just because I was holding the crayon with my thumb and my third finger, and my second finger right here hit the hot part of the thing. So I still would have hit it regardless. Doesn't matter how long it was, because of the angle I was working on.
Denise says Toby Keith and Tim McGraw come here. And Denise is not free. $350 for a 3-day weekend. Well, if you want to see George Strait in concert, go watch Pure Country.
Yeah, I'm sure you can watch them free on Netflix or on YouTube. I'm sure somebody's filming it right now.
Man, here comes another fire truck.
So obviously I missed a spot of glue because I saw it leak out the back end over here.
Greg, I want to know, does epoxy burn your fingers, Mark?
Sit up, Greg.
Little leakage?
Yeah, that's fine. Let it sit for a second and it'll fill itself up. See, it filled itself up. Then I can just take some stain. There's my black paint or black stain. Fill that back in. Not a big deal. Let it cool off like a plug. It'll be fine.
Denise says Leonard Skinner's coming next year.
Wow, are they still performing?
But Keith Richards, he don't know when to retire either.
Well, they said Elton John just finished his last concert tour, and he only made $6 million on the whole tour. Believe that?
Yeah, of course. How he pays everybody else? Probably only got about 30.
Okay, it leaked out again. Maybe get a better wait till it cools off a lot longer.
Well, I'm pretty sure if you didn't have that heater fixed, it would have cooled off in no time.
Yeah.
Jen said, wow, they still alive? I mean, Jerry said he is awesome on the channel, but his voice is not what it was. Saw him about 20 years ago.
I know he actually performed in Grand Prairie here. I think it was 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. He was here.
What do you want? I'll turn the heater up for you. Oh, you want to sit here and eat cookies all night. Well, guess what, Toots? Pocket is empty. Mark said, I think Keith Richards died 20 years ago, but his body refuses to lay down.
Yeah.
Imagine that, it's starting to warm up here since I turned the thermostat up. Jim said it's more the remaining members of Leonard Skinner. Craig said he's pickled. Jen and Denise said, Jen, I guess I know end of July, beginning of August. Come on, water. Get in. I want a cup of hot chocolate. We know what happens when I drink hot chocolate. James says, got a bell, looking amazing. amazing looking food was she just put in front of me. Okay, Jen, take care. Enjoy your dinner. They should be right back. Gotta check dinner.
What she say she was having again?
Denise Boston Burgers.
All right. All right.
On to the next one.
There we go. Tell me that does not look like Sonic.
Oh no,
Here,
I've
you
never
know what?
seen Sonic.
You know what? Here, I'll show you. I'll give you a reference picture. There you go. There's a reference picture, and there's my cutting.
Oh, okay.
There's
Really
Sonic.
sure looks pretty cool, John.
Tails is next. Now I still got some cleanup to do on it, so it's not a big deal.
Steve, see that looks amazing.
Thanks.
Really says I'm a digging it. Liz says looks good. Robert says yeah, looks cool. Mark said looks great. Marty said definitely looks like Sonic. Steve
What do those look
Ian
like?
says nice work, John.
You know, I was thinking about getting like a wax melt pot. But I don't know.
Billy
Hey,
said
so
Sonic loses Neds. And breaking information from the newsroom. Robin just took a half one.
half. You're supposed to take a quarter.
Apparently, she didn't see Charles' video.
Yeah.
I think he took half too, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, tails should be easier because there's only white, yellow, blue eyes, and red. So it should be pretty easy. I should oh, and gray for the bottom of the soles of his shoes. So you shouldn't be able to screw this one up too bad.
I'll tell everybody that folks.
So, like I said, so there's as you can see on. Oh, did I just break that? As you can see on here, like if you look, it looks great from a distance. Oh, it looks awesome from a distance, right? If you look close though, you can see where I overlapped on the black here. I got to do a second fill coat because it's still pretty low. This is quarter inch. I think I'm gonna buy some 1/8 inch so I don't have to fill it up so far. But yeah, so I'm still gonna do a second fill in on these, and then I'll clean up all the edges afterwards with my like you can basically scrape all the crayon off of it back down to the wood layer, and then I'll just paint with my fine line paintbrush. I'll clean everything up right up on it.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome shot. Just having a cigarette break and Pep Pop. So it's pretty simple. Like as long as you, like everything though, as long as you prep your wood properly, you shouldn't have an issue. No, I just saw one spot. I see one spot in here. Oh, one spot in here where it's gonna leak. One spot there where it's gonna leak. But I clean those up after. It's not a big deal. It's never a big deal, right? Yeah. I'll start with Gray for his shoes again.
Where am I at? Oh, there we are.
I need to get me a pair of those jewelers magnifiers.
Yep.
That way the magnifying glass isn't in front of me all the time. Because this pen's pretty long.
Well, that's what I used when I was scrolling before all this crap took place.
Oh,
Made it a lot easier. The visor.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might get a pair.
I think it was like $10 at Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I think Princess Auto has some. They're pretty cheap. I'm just never on that end of town to really go in there shopping. I'm not a big shopper anyway, though.
Yeah. Greg says, some 12-year-old rum. Cheers, y'all. All.
What, Greg, you're drinking out on my show? What's up with that?
I think everybody's drinking on your show but us.
Yeah, but when Greg's on my show and he's been drinking, it's an awesome show.
I wonder if Robin will record herself.
I think she should.
Yep, like Charles did. You know, if it's not them, it didn't happen.
Well, just for a record of, to see what you are like when you're like that, so you can regulate your own medicine, I guess. Self medicating.
Well, you know how she acts when she's been drinking
Well,
lemonade.
she's sober. Oh yeah, she's been drinking too. Oh, Robin, that was a bad choice to be drinking and doing CBD. Your call.
Greg says, who, me?
Yeah, Greg, you're awesome when you're on the show and you've been drinking. You're so talkative.
I bet it ain't as good as my 15-year-old scotch.
I got some 35-year-old Glenfiddich in the house.
Doug says, y'all need some apple pie moonshine, Billy. Thomas says, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Doug goes, does Robin have sausage too?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Or there's blue in his eye too.
She has a glue gun, she says.
For what?
I have no. And fur. I guess she's gluing it back on. I don't know. Jerry said I had Woodward whiskey here too, but I had cheese and crackers with the dog, so I'm keeping it light. Oh.
Blue eyes, red for the back of his shoes. You know what? I'm gonna take a book page out of Mark's book and say, weld these together. All right, Mark. Ah, that was easy.
I like cheese. Greg says drinking with the dogs. What? Well,
That's why they say, you know,
here's the
over
dog.
here are the dog. But then again, isn't that because you're in the doghouse though?
Is there any other house?
Shop.
Billy says, if Robin has a sausage, we're all in trouble.
Robin, film yourself. Should about be like a cat with a cat and a cucumber, right? Have you ever done that? Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah. Stormy hates it. Joey just looks at it. Nothing phases him.
No.
Mm-mm.
Apparently, it's supposed to be like a snake to them because they're not. Well, number one, they're not expecting it to be there, and they think it's a snake. Is what I read.
Yeah, Joey got that attitude like, I don't care. You get him a toy with the string on it, first thing he does is cut the string.
Yeah.
Then go hide the toy. He ain't interested in none of that. Excuse me. Doug says, what? Robin's drinking again? Wait, what? Robin's drinking again.
Imagination that.
Do you want to listen to a drunk Robin? Steve C. says Doug. I bet that's hilarious. Them two fellers are over and hang out.
Who, Doug and Steve?
Yep.
What are you guys doing over there? You can be over here.
Denise says, back. Dinner is ready, so listening.
Good. All right. Now, Golden Road. For his arm.
That's so great, Bob. I'm waiting for this hot chocolate. So this H2O ain't cutting it.
Yeah, water's overrated anyway.
Doug says, I tried, but none of the links for StreamYard worked for me. What?
Do you want to throw it up there again, Herb? No, it's all right. I still got it on my copy here. I'll
Okay.
paste it back in here again.
That was pretty fast there. I heard a ding ding.
Yeah, it was me. Everybody Carrie's messaging me.
Are you coming in for dinner? We having bacon sandwiches.
I'll be in right away. Okay, bye.
The fastest way to get John out of the room. Bacon sandwiches.
Yep. Guaranteed. Bacon anything, honestly.
I wish somebody would buy some bacon here. That's why she won't let me go shopping because I'll throw it in the cart.
Why can't you have it?
She ain't paying the prices. I'm telling you, she can make George Washington puke. She chokes it so much. Me, I go in the store. I don't look at the prices. I'm throwing it in the buggy.
Don't
I
say me,
want
I
it.
know. If I want it,
I'm getting it.
yeah, if I want it, I'll buy it.
I told her, spend the money because you ain't taking it with you when you go. She'll, yes, I am. Greg says, watch out, John. You might get some drinkers on that panel.
Yeah. Well, the link was up there earlier, Greg. It was up at the top. The thing I got to watch for now is people that we don't know.
Jerry says, some people drink like that old geezer. A while back, you mean most of us are perfectly normal.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfectly normal.
Normal?
Nobody's nerfed.
Not me. I'm not perfect. I'm still just an uneducated person from the South. Oh,
I also find that with this X-Acto blade, you can feed the crayon right into where you need to without overfilling.
that's a good deal.
Yeah. Have wax will travel.
But I'll be right back. I got to have some hot chocolate.
Yep.
And another cookie.
Okay. I need to bring more snacks out to shop with me. Take that mouse out, maybe. I haven't seen him for a couple days. Well, probably froze him last night. That's funny, Greg. Robin, why does your tongue feel funny? All right, because you were drinking and then you took some CBDs, edibles. Now, does your tongue feel funny, or has it always felt that way? You're just realizing what it feels like now. No, now we can get all philosophical on you, and you're like, "Wow, I never realized that."
That's some good stuff there, Maynard. Where we go? Steve LOL. Robin says, my tongue feels funny.
Yeah, I know. I was just commenting on that.
And then, oh, you read all of them?
No, just the one.
And then Greg says, you been looking fur, Robin? Billy says, yep. Robin goes, what fur? Oh, yeah, that. What? A mind is a terrible thing. Wasted, says Mark. Dang it, I forgot my spoon.
You ever had that one guy growing up that's all like, "Oh man," that's like, "Oh man, I'm so high right now. This stuff's so cool. It's unbelievable." And yet, you gave him the tea leaves, and he's just faking it the whole time. "Oh, I'm so high. I don't know what to
You need
do.
something, girl?
Oh, I'm tripping out." Right?
Okay. Maybe I'll be like my wife and beat the side of this cup to death when she stirs her stuff. Oh. Greg says rolling oregano.
Yeah. Well, see, we used to have. My mom used to drink dry tea. Sorry, loose tea.
Yeah.
So we used to take it and mix it in with our pot, and a lot of the guys didn't know the difference.
Smoking them Lipton tea leaves again, are you?
Yeah.
Billy said, that's a waste of seasoning, Craig.
Freaking oregano.
The only thing bad about drinking hot chocolate Like to make sandwiches. No, gonna put me to sleep. Billy says, dried live oak leaves smell just like it when it's burning. On mouse. I just don't think that woman wants to talk to me tonight. She can't be that busy. Oh, it's back. You said I'm back, had to glue it together. I'll post it all for you to see. Come out pretty good, I think, anyway. And Denise is back. She said, oh my God, that was good. My daughter said it tastes more like regular hamburger. I told her it's not the same. Did they sell you bison or did they sell you hamburger?
Or beefalo. See, we used to get beefalo here too, right? Which was a crossbreed.
Wade's in the house said that is very cool, John.
Thanks, Wade. Yeah, because I know bison is like freaking so lean. Just tastes nothing like hamburger.
Everybody saying hi diddly do to Wade.
Everything tastes like chicken though. Do you think when chickens eat earthworms, they're like, this tastes familiar. I'm not sure what it is though.
Tastes like chicken. Wade says it's Saturday night. Whoop. Arthur says, well, John, since I see how to do this, I'm gonna give it a try.
Yeah, Art, it's pretty easy, and like I said, it's just a matter of, take your time, fill in all your grooves in. Make sure you prime and paint your like, because I use MDF, so just prime and paint it all. Because the thing, another reason why I used MDF is so that it doesn't, because you'll end up with grain work, and it'll actually feed down through the grains and stain the grain. That's why I used MDF for it. Prime it, paint it, and then just fill them up about halfway. Do a second coat, and then run right across the top end with your pyro pen in the end, and you shouldn't not have an issue. It's pretty easy, straightforward. There's just one more way to color your wood without actually painting. I love painting wood.
Richard just had Moose Kielbasa the other day. Robin's misbehaving again, says Denise. Wade should have tried so hard to clean my office in the garage today. Listen to new LED lights at much speed to get done. Robin saying something additional. It's bison. Arthur's wanting to know, do you put a finish on it? Denise says, no, John, no, it doesn't.
So you're saying Earth, when chickens eat worms, they don't taste like chicken?
Tastes like beefalo. Let's see. Yes, you're only Robin here, LOL. Mark says, we have a burger joint here that offers elk, bison, boar, and camel, and kangaroo. And camel, too. Was it on sale, Mark? I rarely buy it.
Well, camels are almost like taste like horse. I'm actually surprised they don't sell more horse meat. Honestly, I am. Horse meat does not taste like chicken. Horse tastes like camel.
But camel tastes like chicken.
It depends what they feed him, though. Honestly.
Greg says camel tastes sandy. Little grit to that burger, huh? That way it'll cleanse your soul when it goes through. Mark says, you're eating the wrong end, Greg.
I was waiting for somebody to come up with that one. That's the best one. Way to go, Mark. That's awesome.
Let's see. Did Mickey D's get in trouble for selling kangaroo meat? LOL.
In Australia, maybe.
Wade says, I think Dave needs to make you an admin on his channel, Robin. Then he says, yeah, Mark, it was on sale. Wished I'd bought more. What? Why, says Robin? Wow. What? Why, Robin? Gary says, Mickey D, you got nailed for horse meat in the UK.
Yeah, what's wrong with horse meat? Like, honestly.
Trust me, folks, you're hungry enough, you'll eat just about anything.
Meat's meat, honestly.
There's 1,000 ways you can cook it. You can fry it, you can boil it, you can saute it, you could eat it raw. And Denise says, I've never had camel. Mark says they found some horse meat in frozen lasagnas in the UK too. So how do you tell if you ever had horse meat?
I don't know, Wilbur.
Oh God, IKEA got in trouble for horse meatballs. They just think y'all know not that they have meatballs. Arthur, I posted a picture on my Facebook page. Mark says, I've not had emu. Ostrich tastes a little like beef to me.
No,
And don't taste like chicken?
I find, honestly, I find ostrich tastes like shark.
Shark ain't bad. Greg said, good horse in the stable, good horses on the table. I'll tell you how good this hot chocolate is. But it's going to make me sleepy. JJ says shark tastes like pork. Doug says shark has no taste at all to him. Horse is not normally. Denise says shark is good. I had shark. Tastes like shark, Billy says.
Does they like chicken? I don't know. Here's one for you. Remember back in the 80s, Charlie Tuna? You know, he used to sell all his cans of tuna, which is basically were his buddies.
Starkist.
Yeah, Starkist. So if tuna is the chicken of the sea, what's the turkey of the sea?
That would be a puffer fish. Greg said, the chicken of the sea tastes like tuna. Greg says tuna with a good taste. Thank God somebody else ain't here. We done run him off talking about food.
Yeah, I think so. We're having a good time.
Is the fish is good. They named it twice. JJ said octopus. Wade says you're doing a great job, John.
Thanks, Wade.
And Denise goes, Mark, LOL. Denise, it's LOL. Come on, you can do it. We know you can. Let's see. Denise says shark LOL. That's what the shark says Wade. Greg says calamari tastes like elastic bands. Apparently you didn't have it cooked right.
That's what the shark says. What does the fox say?
That tastes like chicken. Billy said it was cooked too long, Greg. There you go. I'm proud of you, Denise.
Way to go, Denise.
Wade says that noise Herb makes. Wade says it. Be careful ordering a taco in Hawaii. Locals call octopus. Taco. Really said if you cook squid too long, it gets rubbery.
Yeah, calamari should be calamari is octopus too. They'd be cooked proper.
But them Italians over there, they used to poach it in the wine.
You guys eat a possum?
Not lately.
You have though?
Yeah.
Like squirrel?
It's like the other white meat. Squirrel tasted too gamey.
See, I'm surprised there's not more, small animal rodent farms out there, honestly.
Jerry said I only had a Himalaya possum. Billy says I don't like squirrels.
Too squirrely.
It drives him bonkers. Oh no, at 9:30 I gotta get back up. Let me get her over. Let me go ahead and do it now because I know it's going to take me a while to get her over here in my chair.
It's because Jerry found him laying on the side of the road. That's funny. Okay. You, you guys are losing me now. Thanks, Wade. I appreciate it. Greg doesn't get out too much. That's funny. You confuse me with Arkansas. You can't. You can get some good road turkey too if they don't get off the roadkill fast enough. Half my family's from Texas. Trust me, there was no confusion. I get it too. More squirrel throws a nut at me in the backyard. I have some squirrels too. Hey Johnny B, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, wait. So the thing is, like I was telling Mark, this is my simple, easy DIY epoxy fill, right? Hey Johnny, you missed it. Shay was on earlier on here. She's building her saw right now. I passed your message on, by the way. So the only thing I haven't tried with this yet is doing a full sand on top of this. I don't think I'd want to do that because I'll guarantee you that the all the crayon would mix together. Ah, it's fine. Like I said, I'm still new at this, so this is still beginner practice stuff. Lower cost, zero weight. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Johnny, you finished that finally. That's good. Took it long enough. Yes, like I said. So, oh, I can show you right now, actually. So with like I said, if you get a blowout, or an overfill like that, not a big deal because number one, um, so you can see I got it on his eyebrow, on the black on his eye, and it filled in on the yellow on the backside here. So thing is, because I'm doing white last, so it's not a big deal. So basically, use the heat of this and melt the white off of here, right? So now the white's off of there, and because you get a darker color on the background and a lighter color on top, basically you melt it into it, and you won't even notice it later on because it'll blend itself in. Now, if you're using a darker color on a light color, it'll be noticeable. So mix it into the first layer. You won't even know it's there. And because I got to put a second layer over top of it anyway, it'll be covered. So try and do, just like when you're painting, try and do your darker colors first. Because if you spill your lighter colors over your darker colors, it won't even be noticeable. So you can't even tell. You can't even tell I did it now, right? Bum, 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 bum. But like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still learning at this. So I'm still new at this. So we'll see how far it goes. Because honestly, Steve, um, give me a second. Your Harnell logo. Um, I was actually going to recut it and do a blend in with the blue on the outside and blend it in, and then put white in the middle, and then blend it out to the blue, right? Which would give me a nice power fill. Hey, Doug, how's it going?
I'm good. I was chilling with Steve till
How's
he
it
went to
going?
bed there. So that's going good.
Ah, good.
How is everybody else doing out there?
Yeah. So wait, I think good. Uh, I need to do some freestanding epoxy cutouts like that. Oh, says Mark. So Mark, you'll probably be doing epoxy fill of those. How full am I filling? JJ asks. Right now I'm only going about halfway full, and then I'll let it sit for about I'll let it sit for till tomorrow afternoon, and then I'll fill them up the rest of the way. But I'll still leave a little. I'll probably leave a few down from the top edge, and then I'll do a wipe on poly. I'll actually brush it on. I'll do a brush on poly coat over top of it all, but I won't do the brush on poly until after about probably 72 hours, so that I know that everything's hardened in it. I can probably leave it under my heat under a heat lamp, or basically in my shop, right? And then I'll do a wipe on poly over top of it all. So then it should be all good to go.
Hello, Johnny B.
Oh, Charles is going live.
Charles is going live on top of you. How rude.
Yeah.
No, not Charles Pegasus Pimp.
Oh, right. Wesley Valco. That's fine. I'll let him go. Let's see what
I'm
color.
staying here.
That is purple.
Unless your dimes leave.
No, I'll stay on for another half hour, guys.
John Bradley says, I finished that portrait, Herb. Well, you better send me a picture.
Yeah, he said you said it's someone tomorrow.
If I didn't see a finished piece, it did happen.
I saw a picture last week where he was almost had it done. I think he had 3 cuts left to do on it.
When do you want me to start on the other ones?
Uh-oh.
John throws up.
No, I'm good.
Nope. It buffered for a second. He's still good.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if it was me buffering or if it was him.
okay. I'll probably start on one of them tomorrow, but I got to finish a deal for Russ that I'm still working on.
Oh, I still got to find. I still got to locate a pattern that he wants for me to do for him.
What makes a big difference when you turn a ceiling fan around the right way?
So I know since you guys are watching me do this one, and this will be completed pretty soon, I'll be starting a new one tomorrow, and then finishing this one off tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned for something different. What different? John does something different? Yeah, John's doing something, trying to do something different. Yeah, no.
The only one you don't. There's only 2 you don't have in that shop, isn't it?
I don't have a laser or a CNC.
Oh well, I'm in.
Or a 3D printer.
I don't have a CNC. I don't have any of those either. I got the lathe though.
There's a lot of tools. There's actually a lot of tools I don't have. I don't have a decent computer. I don't have a cool surround sound video system like Dale Kirkwood.
Don't order a Dale.
Actually, you know what? When I was when I was in Staples the other day picking up crayons, I went over to look at laptops, and there's $100 Acer over there. I'm like, I wonder if that'll work for what I need. I'm thinking $100 Acer. I don't know. I don't think it'll really do very much.
Probably only got 4 gigabyte of RAM.
Yeah. That's not what I wanted at all.
Oh God!
That ran pretty far, didn't it?
That was a way overfill.
That hot chocolate was good. Oh wait, no. Maple leaf hummingbird.
No, it's
Yeah, guys. So I'm not sure what what Wes is working on over Scrollsoft Pattern Cafe. But go check him out because I know his dragon that he had on the show last week. There, it came out awesome. It turned out so good.
He said he's working on a maple leaf hummingbird. What I just seen. Denise says hot chocolate with coffee. No, I had hot chocolate with coffee.
Yes, chocolate coffee. I had that every day. Hot chocolate and the coffee.
That's what I said, hazelnut.
No, Mark, I haven't. Mark said, hey, her.
Well,
Hot chocolate bombs. Really prefers his chocolate and chocolate. Well, I was too busy, too lazy to get up and wash my coffee cup out, so I just throw the hot chocolate in there. Excuse me.
are you sure?
Nope.
Jeff on today, Doug.
I did. I didn't. I mean, I did improve, but I didn't improve overall. I still ended up third.
Yeah, but it doesn't honestly. It doesn't matter what place you come in, as long as you had fun doing it, though.
I had fun. I accomplished what I wanted to do. I finished the project.
Well, who was last?
Charles.
Charles.
Charles is qualified. See me last regardless.
Those are his rules.
Scott Grant was the last. Was finished last. Finished cutting last. Billy did pretty good. He was second to last. Sorry, Billy. I mean second. Was third to last? Who was second to last?
Scott was second to last, and Billy was third to last because Charles was last.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He,
No, I meant cutting.
He didn't finish it.
Yeah. All I know is I was first, and I basically lost count after that. So that's all that really mattered. Well, between me and Jerry, it was what 20 seconds between me and Jerry. I think it was.
Yeah, it was. I'm assuming you, Jerry, then me, and I'm not sure if it was Charles or Dale after that.
Yeah, Denise, I know he said toffee, but I said coffee. I was trying to be different.
You finished second to last. Charles lost. Okay. All right, Billy.
That's all that matters. Or lost.
I mean, you know, if you look at it from perspective, I didn't realize Jerry was that fast at it, or Dale. Dale's pretty quick.
Yeah.
He drilling his pilot holes and he caught up with everybody.
You know how Dale is. Does them hour shows and gets a project finished.
Well, you know, he does most of his projects. He tries to keep it within an hour. And
Yeah, I know.
his shows are really simple
Wow,
projects that people can just watch and then do, you know, and it doesn't take a long time. They
Denise
can
said,
watch his show and learn how to cut the pattern out, paint it, assemble it, and be done with it and have a nice looking project, you know.
Denise said it was fun. Billy said rules are rules.
Yeah, and they were his rules.
His rules, wasn't that because of Robin broke the bird?
Yep. So basically, it started from there. That basically, if you break your piece, you're disqualified. So he broke his piece on purpose, which was even worse. But
It was just a temper tantrum.
that don't matter. I'm still first.
I was third. It doesn't matter to me either.
Wasn't you
Like
third
a
last
dragon
month?
I was first.
you know what, John? All I wanted to do was beat Charles, and that's what I did.
That's what everybody
That's all I
strives.
cared about. I don't care where you were, Jerry was, Billy was.
Everybody,
I don't care.
everybody's gonna strive for that. It doesn't matter as long as they beat Charles.
As long as we beat Charles, that's all I cared about. I didn't care if Dale whooped me or Scott whooped me or anybody else. As long as I beat Charles.
John asking, how hot do you have that burner, John?
However hot it goes, it's only one temperature.
Just a regular old soldering iron.
Yeah, it's just
John.
a regular solder iron or a pyro pen. So you buy
The
it
temperature on that one is
cheap. I think it says on it. I'm not sure if it's no, it doesn't even say on it.
Something you can pick up at Wally World at B&Q.
I think I got this one at Michael's because it came in a whole kit, right? It's one of those walnut hollow ones.
Yeah, Michael's are God, I can't think of the other place to go in. So
Hobby Lobby.
yeah, Hobby. I don't shop at Hobby Lobby.
I wish we had one up here. Apparently, we don't. You guys got all the cool stores down there, man.
Yeah. You go down to some of these cool stores in here, you might as well take a jar of Vaseline in with you.
You guys got all the cool stores. You got all the cool restaurants. All the restaurants that got better food items on their menus, like Queen.
Yes, everyone. Charles disqualified himself, Denise. I beat him before he decided to break his part.
I think the only reason why he did that because he couldn't keep a straight line. Because the piece was
so
too
what?
small for
Really?
his.
Really, the excuses from a seasoned veteran there.
Yeah,
Hey, we're talking about Charles.
like
He's still a seasoned veteran.
I'm not defending him. I'm not sticking up for him. I'm just saying though. But it was his rule that if you break your piece, you're disqualified. Number one, and number two, it was his pattern. It was his pattern, his design. Now he could try and blame Doug. It was small because of Doug, which you can't really do either because.
I told you I could do the original size. I put it in the damn chat or whatever the post, and you all liked it.
He was
And
just
then he
trying
went
to have.
small anyway. So
Yeah, he was trying to have some type of excuse.
I told him,
John
don't blame that on me.
John Bradley
I
says.
agree with you.
John Bradley says, I really like that idea, John.
Yep, everybody's gonna steal it. I know they will. Somebody's gonna patent it. I'm making no money off of it. Go ahead, have fun, do what you guys want to do.
Denise says, Herb, LOL. Denise, John, do you have a Dollarama?
What?
A
Yes.
Dollarama?
Yes. We have $2 Ramas. $2 Ramas, a Dollar Tree. Yeah, because our Buck and More store is closed.
We got a partridge in a pear tree?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, John. Maybe. I mean,
What?
he definitely tried to defend. No, he wasn't.
Hey, was just a sore pain in the patootie. Oh, Lordy.
Crayons. On the sidewalk outside, just fine.
What do you mean? It's wax. It's like candles. You can probably put candle wax in here too, but I don't know candle wax.
It's not as solid though.
But I do know that crayons, freaking, they're Crayola brand crayons. So I know they freaking last forever. And because you can find Crayola crayons from the freaking 50s and 60s in your grandparents' freaking basements that are still in one piece.
Yep.
Like it's just I think it's just whatever they're made from that they last. But I'll know next year if they melt from being in the sun on somebody's wall. I'm sure I'll get a phone call from either my workmate or my daughter or my daughter-in-law because these are one of the
Robin,
grandkids.
Robin said, what
Robin's still here. You're still sober, Robin?
She's back. I don't know about still here.
what about a hot glue
You
gun?
can you can try glue gun glue if you want to buy all the colors.
And her
Yeah, I don't know if
Miss
you'd be
Reddit.
able to squish it a little hard like it's doing though.
What did I misread, Denise?
Did you do glue a bunch of pieces together?
Yeah, I glued them. Yeah, I basically just stuck my hot knife between them and glued them together, welded them.
That's what I,
Mark
that's what I
told me
did
to
with
do
my
that.
hot glue sticks. I glued it to the next one behind it.
Yeah.
I did
Waste
that
not,
in the
want
video.
not.
Glued my hot glue. And somebody was like, all this time I've been stuffing it in there and holding it, and all you had to do was glue it on the other end. Why didn't I think of that?
You know, there probably are different ways you can do this. I
Was
know
it you, Billy?
there actually is a Crayola glue or a Crayola crayon melter, like a glue gun that will actually melt, but it won't give you this. It won't give you these smaller areas like this, and they're basically for making new crayons. I'm just using what I had at the time, and I might improve on this. I don't know, but it boils down to why fix what's not right. It's something I thought of, and it works, and you know, it works.
You're not getting no more treats. You just threw up.
I want more treats. No, I want more
No,
treats.
she just threw up a minute ago.
Too many treats.
Yes, sir, Mark. I see that too. Mark says he welds the final scraps of bar of soap pieces to the new bar of soap in a similar way. Yeah, well, they stick together with a little bit of pressure, and when they dry, they stay that way. You get enough lather on them, you create a vacuum and keep them together. John Bradley, you can't be
Come on, let's go. Come on,
scared to try new things, John. There you go.
You're not getting no treats, honey.
Billy says he
I'm
might
not
go back to bottom feeder.
I'm not scared to try new things. That's why I'm the one that I've cut almost every material there is on my scroll saw.
So you get
And I used a
You
flat
work
blade.
bottom feeder?
Tried it. I tried a flat blade, didn't work. So there you go. I'm not gonna use flat blades.
I wasn't watching what Billy was doing. He was top feeding apparently. I would think that'd be a pain trying to get the the blade inside the clamp down underneath where you can't see what you're doing.
For what?
You were top feeding and not bottom feeding. I wasn't watching because I was scrolling, so I couldn't see what was going on.
No, I was bottom feeding.
I was bottom feeding. Well, I know you did before, but I didn't watch it this time to see if that's what you were doing. I've seen you do it on the robins. That would really throw a wrench into things. We had to do things backwards.
Oh my god. Well, you'd have to relearn it all
know?
over.
That's right. It'd be a nightmare. Good thing I don't live in California.
All right. Our time is almost up here. I'm going to finish off this one crayon I got in my hand here. And then, because I know that doing second layers on this are not a big issue. They don't have to be cured. They don't have to be at half cured. They don't have to be, touchable or anything else. You can just freaking go right over top of them with a second layer whenever you want. So let me finish this one crayon off. And we'll call it. And I'll be on earlier tomorrow once I finish up some stuff Kira needs done.
Woo-hoo. You said that's the last time we talked.
I did.
Yep,
too,
you did. You end up on here.
Well, I went in because Steve was in here and they were in the other hangout all by himself, so I went and hung out with him. And he said he was too tired to come in, and so I waited for him to decide he was going to bed, and then I came in. Oh. In Robin's defense, she's been drinking.
I think the gummies kicked in.
Well, Denise was talking about she was tired of the shaking, rattling, rolling. The ground does in California. And Rob was like, what's rocking and rolling? And of course, he answered her face.
Are you waiting for me to go get in a chair? I think this Brad's waiting for me to go get in the recliner.
So John gets done with his piece. I was wondering how you can still do it. How you can't. Yeah, because they're wrapped in the black, you can still do those fingers in white right now.
What's that?
Those fingers on his hand there, right? You're gonna do those in white also? Yeah.
Yeah, they're white also.
As a matter of fact, Greg, yes. I can't understand it, but I know she's answered me back because you meow and look at the recliner.
Yeah, if I talk to it, it complains at me. I got one too. Hi, what are you doing?
Said it's snuggling time.
Now it's time to kick them off my bed so I can go to bed.
I just snuggle them at night. Don't they keep you warm?
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. Could you please repeat what you said?
It's extremely hot in here to begin with because I have 3 vents in here. Even though I blocked them off, it still gets hot in here because the furnace is right underneath my room. And the thermostat is down the hallway.
All right, that's all for that for now. So there we go. Sonic and Tails. See how good those turned out? Look at that. Those are freaking
They look
awesome.
awesome.
Like I said, so tomorrow I'll be doing a second coat on those, and then I'll clean them all up. And I got two more projects I got to start tomorrow.
Art said that project I just finished, I sold it. Good deal, Art.
What? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so I'll be starting at project tomorrow. I'm going to be doing them at the same time. Dueling scroll saw thing, but just like I'll be doing 2 projects at the same time because I know there's multiple pieces to them, but I have to have them finished and done for Christmas at the same time. And then I started on my other grandson's truck hauler that I'm going to change that from white to orange. I would for the car holder.
But anyway,
Yes,
on that note, folks, I got to go.
Time constraints.
Yeah, a couple of them, Mark. Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Bye, Herb. I get Annie over there.
Yeah, I still got more white to fill in on those, but I'll finish those up tomorrow. So it's not a big deal, Billy. I'll get them done. I haven't eaten yet, so I'll go in and eat supper. I'll be back tomorrow, and start my other 2 projects, and we'll see you later. Hey, Doug, thanks for being on here. Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
Everybody that was in the chat, thanks for being here too. And I'll be on tomorrow, so join us then. And have fun. Good night.
Y'all have a good night.
I'm not sure what time though, just whenever. John Bradley, what truck thing are you making? So I'm doing like a Hot Wheels tractor and trailer. So I'm going to be scroll sawing. It's all to scale. I have it drawn up. I haven't fully drawn up yet. The tractor and trailer are going to be for Hot Wheels cars. So the tractor is going to be a holder for all his cars. I think it's going to hold 108 cars in it, and the tractor, the front part will be to scale to the trailer. I'm going to put LEDs in the trailer and LEDs in the truck as well. I might do some chrome, get some conduit, do chrome for the exhaust and stuff like that. The exhaust, the gas tank, stuff like that. So we don't know yet, but it's for Christmas, so I have to get it done quick. So we'll see how everything goes. All right. I don't feel anything. Are you overreacting? Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
think half